if I told you that asthma attacks don't begin with breathing problems? Hi, my healthy people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're coming across my page for the first time, please subscribe. Yes, asthma attacks begin with your pillow, your weather, perfumes, or even your stress level. Many people focus on treatment when symptoms begin, but prevention makes a huge difference. Today, we are talking about practical ways to reduce the chances of asthma attacks and protect your lungs. Stay till the end because I'll share some common mistakes that people make that increases their risks. First, let's understand what happens during an asthma attack. Asthma is a condition where the airways become inflamed and sensitive. During an attack, those airways narrow, the muscles around them tighten, and there's an increase in mucus production. This can cause symptoms like wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightness, or persistent coughing. Attacks ranges from mild to severe. In some cases, it can become a medical emergency. One of the most important steps in preventing asthma attacks is identifying your triggers. Triggers are those things that irritate your airways and make symptoms worse, like dust, pollen, pet fur, smoke from cigarettes or cooking, stress in some people, strong perfume, cold air, air pollution, molds, exercise for some people, emotional stress, respiratory infection from cold or flu. Not everybody reacts to the same thing. For example, one person might react strongly to dust, while the other might notice symptoms after exercise. That's why it's important to have what I call an asthma diary. It's a simple, useful tip. You just write down when symptoms happen, where you were, what you were doing, the kind of food you ate, and the environment you exposed yourself to. With time, you will start seeing repeated patterns and know what to avoid. Next thing to consider is making your environment asthma friendly. Make sure you are using clean bed sheets and pillowcase. Ensure that you are dusting all those surfaces and areas that used to accumulate dirt. Please ensure that your room is well ventilated. Avoid spaces that they smoke indoors. Furniture should be clean. You shouldn't be anywhere close to mold, and ensure that you are covering up. Avoid cough and flu. Anything that will make you come down with cough and flu, avoid it. Smoke exposure can irritate your lungs even if you are not the one smoking, and if exposure to perfume sprays irritates you, please avoid it. The next thing you should do is always take your medicine correctly. Don't stop when you feel fine. You might feel fine, but your airways are still inflamed. So please ensure you finish your medication. Don't stop halfway. There are two broad categories of asthma medication. I'll simplify it to the reliever medication and the controller medication. The reliever medicines help open the airways quickly during an attack, during a symptom or episode, while the controller medicines are those ones that are taken for long-term use, right? They help reduce the inflammation and then chances of you having those asthma attacks. It's important for you to know that if you use your medicines exactly as prescribed, you have less chances of having an asthma attack. Also, you need to know the correct way of using your inhaler, because improper inhaler technique can reduce the effectiveness of the medicine. It's not going to reach your lungs effectively. I already have a short video on how to use a Ventolin inhaler on my YouTube short videos, but for reference sake, you're just going to open it, right? And you take puffs. use this finger. You breathe it in, right? Then you exhale. I'm not doing it properly because this video is not about this, but go and check it, go and watch it. The next thing I need you to know is how to prevent respiratory infections, because infections can trigger asthma attacks in so many people, like I mentioned earlier. Wash your hands regularly, properly. Avoid coming in contact with people who are sick as much as you can, please. Ensure that you are not touching surfaces with dirt or mold. I've said this and I don't even know why I'm saying it again, but I'm stressing on it because it's important. Also, avoid common cold, because common cold can lead to severe asthma symptoms. So as much as possible, anything that can result in common cold for you should be avoided. Stay hydrated and ensure you are eating balanced diet, balanced meals. This is important. I mentioned exercise earlier as a trigger for asthma attacks in some people. So I'm not saying you should avoid exercise completely. Just do it wisely, because exercise is important for our overall health. So I'll give you some helpful tips. 1. Ensure that you are not exercising in overpopulated areas. 2. Always warm up before you start your main exercise. 3. If exercising in cold areas can worsen your symptoms, please avoid it. Most importantly, the fourth one, know your body warning signs. Physical activity is still possible, but do it wisely. Like I said earlier, asthma attacks does not happen suddenly. There are early warning signs, and I've listed them in the beginning of this video. So recognize those warning signs so that you will know what is happening before it gets worse. You will get help before it gets worse. Avoiding asthma attacks is by understanding your body, understanding your triggers, and taking steps that protect your lungs. If you find this helpful, leave a comment below telling me what triggers you the most. Dust, weather, stress, or something else. Let's know. Let me hear you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, like, share, and comment. I'll see you in my next video, my healthy people.